Hi guys, welcome to another touch of film. This is a bit of a different layout. My daughter won't let me use my lounge. She's watching Sleeping Beauty right now, so if I was to disturb her I'll probably get a headache. So I thought I'd come into my room where it's peace and quiet and film this video. Now this is something I didn't expect to get this early. This is a title that I'm going to unbox this title, but I've been looking forward to this for so long. It is Jia Zhangke's 3 films by Arrow Academy. This contains Mountains May Depart, his most recent movie, A Touch of Sin, one of his, in my eyes, his best movie, and also 24 City. They're 3 completely different films. Starting off with 24 Cities, sort of like a documentary, but it's got actors that are interviewed as like real people in a way. It tells a story of a factory that was making sort of like steel weapons for China during the Cold War, and then when they moved, they were moved from like northwest China to southeast China, so it's like quite a distance. And it talks about how the people moved. Some people stayed, and it's quite a touching film because this factory was like their livelihood. It was their life really, because like the factory used to give them meat and food, and it would be just, you know, the food that would look after their family. And for it to go and their income to go, it's really heartbreaking because they're quite poor families. That is a brilliant film. Also stars Jia Zhangke, which is his wife. Jia Zhangke usually has her in a lot of his movies. I think all his movies. Also stars Joan Chen. Joan Chen, she was in Twin Peaks. Just an amazing actress. And this was like at the height of her career. You also have A Touch of Sin. This also stars Zhang Wu. Zhang Wu, he's an awesome actor, so cool. His brother Zhang Wen was in Star Wars Rogue One. He plays the other Asian guy that is not Donnie Yen. People know who that he is then. And it also has A Touch of Sin. Let me tell you about Touch of Sin. Touch of Sin is based on 4 acts of violence. And these acts were really came to fruition from stories from social media, and Zhangke just took these stories and made them into scenes of this movie. So it's like a film of 4 acts. Zhang Wu's in one of those acts. Brilliant film. It is one of my favourite films, and one of the reasons I named my channel A Touch of Film. And lastly, you have Mountains May Depart, which also stars Zhao Tao, also stars Zhang Yi and Liang Jingdong. It's a story of a woman who has 2 very close male friends, both fighting for her affection, and also goes down the line of globalism, how people losing their nationalistic identity. I mean, it's not a nationalistic film, but Zhangke does have these themes in his movies, which, you know, really play an important part in his movies. And it also has Go West by the Pet Shop Boys played a couple of times in there, which is pretty funny. And it quite, you know, it's something that really you can understand if you're used to watching Zhangke movies. It's one of those songs that really suits the themes of his movies. So yeah guys, I'm going to unbox this now and go into a bit more depth of what's inside. So here we are guys, here's the box set. It's quite a chunky box set. Look, some of the production companies there. Shot from Mountains May Depart. You've got Zhang Yi there and Xiao Tao. Xiao Tao there, Zhang Yi. Right. Zhangke on the cover there from A Touch of Sin. Great movie. This is Touch of Sin is based on 4 acts of violence that occurred in China, and it's sort of got. He based it on A Touch of Zen, like the way that the violence is, which is a wushu movie from the director King Hu. Nothing connected to it at all. There's a Jia Zhangke. Nice shots from the movie. From 24 City. Nice essays. Jia Tao there. She's there. She's like in all his films. Really nice imagery here. So let's look at the back here with some of the contents. It is jam-packed here. You've got other short films in there for Crimea River, The Hedonist. What else have you got? Making a 24. Oh, and the documentary A Guy from Fenyang, by Walter Sales. Yeah. So what should we look at first? Let's look at 24 City. So this is the first movie. You have the Blu-ray and the DVD there. Apologies for the fire engine there, but there's the alternative artwork. I quite like the other artwork in here. Artwork there from a shot of the movie. So on this disc you have the Crimea River. There's a really nice shot in Crimea River where they're having dinner. It's a story about a reunion, a school reunion. There's this beautiful shot where they're having dinner and it's like from the shelf and it just looks out onto a river. It's just gorgeous. Then you have Mountains Made Apart. This is his most recent movie. So there you have the Blu-ray, the DVD, and also the documentary, The Guy from Fenyang. There's the alternate artwork. Really nice. Yeah, this is an absolute beautiful edition. Just love this artwork on here. We've got the Hedonist on there. Hedonist is sort of like a nice, like it really goes with Mountains Made Apart. It's sort of like a side piece to it, attached to the movie with some of the same characters in there. Wonderfully shot. I think it is one of his best looking movies. That is Mountains Made Apart. Next up you have A Touch of Sin. Probably his most famous movie. It is just absolutely fantastic. I've spoken about this film before. I have the Korean edition of it, which is the all red one with Zhangke on the cover. There's all the special features. Oh, by the way, Tony Raines does like an introduction to all these movies. There's like an introduction by him where he's talking about the films individually, which is pretty cool to watch. I mean, I'm a big fan of Tony Raines. You have a visual essay on there. Just some great stuff on here. There you have the Blu-ray. DVD. I think this is the Blu-ray of the guy from Fin Yang. And that must be the DVD if I'm right. Yes. So the DVD's there and the Blu-ray's here. It's pretty cool. So there's like 6 discs, or 6, 7, 8 discs on this. There's the alternative artwork with Zhangke. That is a really cool shot. One of the best screenplay it can. It is a fantastic. This is just one of the reasons to get the movie. Just that alone. 24 City is just beautiful though. I really enjoy that movie. That is an absolutely heartbreaking movie. So yeah guys, that is my Jia Zhangke box set from Arrow. This is still available. I mean, I pre-ordered this from day one and it came pretty early. Yeah, just absolutely solid. Look at that as well. Absolutely gorgeous, guys. Yeah, guys, if you're into Jia Zhangke, let me know what is your favourite of his films. I still want to see Still Life get a release and the platform. Hopefully they get Arrow or Eureka release. That would be absolutely cool. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Please click subscribe, comment below, and I'll see you soon, guys. Take it easy.